Alright gang, now that we are back at the Shrine of Storms, I just went to the Adjudicator's Archstone. And now, essentially, we just have to go back to where Patches kicked us into the hole. Let's go ahead and do that. And now that item that was on that rock... Oh, good, I stunned him. Boom. Now that item on the rock is going to be accessible to us because we are... our world tendency is pure white. Let's go ahead and drop down. And now you can see that body, that corpse, is no longer on the rock, it fell. And we pick up the magic sword Makoto. Now, the only thing that's bad about this is that there's actually, when we go back to the very beginning, which I can definitely show you that, there's going to be an NPC, I believe his name is Matsuki, or Makusi, something along those lines. He's actually looking for this sword, and you know, obviously I don't want to give it up because it's a unique weapon that we'll have in our inventory. And if you don't give it up, he becomes hostile and he'll attack you. But shouldn't be too much of an issue. So I'm gonna go ahead. We'll make our way back there, and I'll show you that encounter. He's actually going to be right at the like when you first zone in for 4-1. He'll actually be like right at the entrance. So let's go ahead and do that now. I was like, why is it? It's not prompting me to do that. Come on. There he is. Okay. So let's quickly kill that that skeleton that zones in, and then there's...
Hey, you over there. You seem to have your... Come here. Do not be a...
Satsuki.
I am Satsuki. I seek a keepsake of my father. Have you seen the sword inscribed? Makoto, I will offer you demon souls if you can help me find it.
No. I'm not giving.
Ah. Bless your good fortune. Now.
Nope.
What on earth is wrong? How dare you waste my precious time?
No, I'm not giving you that.
Now.
No.
What on earth? How? Fine. A duel.
Alright. He just becomes hostile. But we shouldn't be worried about him. Sorry, bud. And now it's going to turn our world tendency back to, I guess, just like neutral. In this video, we're going to finish out the Boletarian Palace. Boletaria, however you pronounce it. We're going to finish this out. We're going to take care of the last two bosses, and then like I said in the previous video, I'm going to work on my other character and make sure I show you the world white tendency events that you can have for not only the Tower of Latria, but also for the Valley of Defilement, just so that way you know really like what you're going to be getting. But alright, so as you see, we spawned in from the Penetrator's Archstone. There are 3 Black Phantoms in front of us. I would really encourage you, only pull one at a time. This guy, he has the Penetrator's sword, so he's just more of a melee-based character. There is a character that is an archer, and they're using the white bow with white arrows, and I think it really does a lot of damage, so I don't want to subject ourselves to that. But they're not too hard when you take them on one-on-one, especially when you're using this kind of weapon, so we are... easy mode has been definitely unlocked for us. But there you go, you get the penetrating sword. It's the same sword that was used by the penetrator boss. Looks kind of cool. I think it has the same kind of moveset as a longsword. Yeah, it has the same moveset as a longsword, but it just has extended range. It's pretty cool looking. I do like it, but I don't ever typically use it. But all right, let's keep moving. So the out of the two Black Phantoms that are left, the one on the left, that's the one that uses the white bow. And the one here that is coming towards us has the scraping spear. So the more that we get hit by this enemy, the more our armor is going to be damaged. Our gear is just going to be damaged in general. So it could erode its durability, and we're going to take more damage. Oh, jeez. Let's roll out of the way. Oh, and we died from that. Darn. Okay, so that did a lot of damage to us. But okay. At least now we only have two Black Phantoms to go against. But that scraping spear is actually it's a boss weapon that you can craft from the lead Demon Soul boss, which is the Phalanx boss soul. If you get a spear up to +6 and then you go to Boldwin, which I think is the blacksmith that is in the Stonefang Tunnel area, you will then upgrade a spear to that. Like I said, I think it was actually the beginning of our playthrough. I don't exactly know if that spear scales off of strength or dex, but it actually will erode your equipment durability, so you can actually break people's armor. I don't know though if it works against like AI, but I know a lot of people have used it in PvP, and it doesn't exactly have a good rap within the community just because it does break weapons and armor. I don't know, people just find it to be very cheap, but I don't know, pretty cool weapon. You can also use it if you're going to be like turtling like this guy. So right now I'm just trying to circle enough so that way, just in case as soon as he attacks, I can backstab him, kind of like that. It's just easier, especially if you just want to keep strafing to the right, because he can't attack us. Okay. Alright, I'm just kidding. Oh, jeez. Alright, man, this episode's going exactly how I hoped it wouldn't. Alright, let's just keep moving on. You know what? Why not? Let's have a little bit of fun. Let's be naked man for a little bit. Naked man. Oh, dang it. Oh, shit. Oh, shoot. Come on, let's have some fun. Oh. There you go. 2 for 1, baby. Alright. Now that we don't have any real armor on, I'm not too worried. Let's go ahead. Let's bum rush these mofos. Let's have some fun with this, shall we? Oh, snap. Oh! Naked man. Boo! Oh. Boo! Dang, but that spear does a lot of damage, especially because we don't have any armor. Alright, let's make that ranged enemy. We'll have her pull out her bow again, and then we'll try to... Dang. Let's hide and heal. This is so dumb. Yes! Alright, she's gonna die in one more hit. Perfect! Alright, now we can take out that darn guy with the spear. Yo, you need to go away. Oh! Ah! Oh man! I have never done so poorly before. Oh, alright. God. Okay, well, like I said, I think in a couple previous episodes ago, don't ever take yourself too seriously. I think this is what, like try number 4? 4th time's the charm. Let's do this. Edgelord unlocked. $607, not bad. Oh, I missed. Come on, really? Weapon. Oh man, so there you go. That's what I was talking about. So this can actually break your weapons, which really, really stinks. I don't know. So if you use Ed's Grindstone, which is a consumable item. Oh man, I don't think I can actually fix it. Okay. This is what I was talking about before. I'm really afraid of this weapon. The Scraping Spear, I love it, but at the same time, I freaking hate it because it just broke my armor. Or not my armor, excuse me, it broke my weapon. And now, as you can see, it's not going to do much. Oh my gosh, it still did. Okay, it still killed him. Right on. Oh, alright, I already have the tower shield. I don't need that, so let's drop that. Yeah, let's drop that. Okay. Let's pick up my soul. Alright, friends, welcome back to the last part of our Demon Souls walkthrough. We are just going to end up finishing out the Boletarian Palace. And at this point, I guess after I beat the boss in this area, I may end up... I did die right before I ended up starting the recording because I was messing around a little bit. I'll probably end up killing like the remainder of the enemies in this area off, just so that way we have a little bit more closure. But I definitely think I'm going to do a Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 playthrough. Those are definitely some of my favorite games. I don't know. Depending on how well this series, I guess, is received, I don't want to do something that's not enjoyable or not really well received by any of the folks that have been watching my content. Obviously, I try to put out stuff that I feel like the viewers, anybody of my channel, is going to enjoy. So, you know, I usually say it at the end of my videos, but I do really appreciate anybody who watches my content. It just makes it's fulfilling, you know, and I hope that I can help anybody that has watched my stuff. Wow, I was able to actually dodge that. I didn't think I would. Darn. All right, knock on wood, baby. We're doing good so far. Where do you think you're going? Smash. All right, cool. Got some pure sharpstone, a chunk of hardstone. Alright, so as soon as you come around here, if you go down the stairs, there's a body down there. And if you loot it, you'll actually find the Knight Shield and the Knight Sword. So that way it'll save you, like, I think essentially like 40,000 souls. So that way you don't have to buy it from, like, that Dreadling vendor. But right now, I don't know how exactly we're going to get through here. Yeah, there's not much I can actually use. I don't want to die. Wow. Okay, so the brushwood shield, that actually stopped me from taking damage. It did take all of my stamina. I wonder how much I can actually do. Oh wow, I actually did it. I actually passed under it completely. Okay. So if you're here, once you make it underneath, if you have a bow or a crossbow, something like that, you can go ahead and just click in the right thumbstick, and that's how you'll target the dragon's head. You can actually go ahead and shoot the dragon and kill it. It's going to take a while. Going to take a while. I don't have any ranged options, but we're going to take that off. We're going to put the Knight Shield on and take off. We're going to take off both so we can fast roll. But here's Ostrava. We meet him again.
Oh, it's you, is it? My father is up above. Well, what's left of him anyway? He's transformed into a fiendish demon. I began this quest in a search for truth, but it seems I was a fool to even try. Please, kill my father. In his degenerated state, he can only bring peril to the lands. This key fits the Boletaria mausoleum. Inside the mausoleum are my father's two swords, Soulbrand and Demonbrand. Use them to bring an end to this madness.
And Ostrava actually just committed suicide. It really sucks. But we did get the key to the mausoleum, so after I get done beating this boss, I'll go show you the mausoleum. But let's go ahead and do this, friends. Oh, shoot! Alright, Ostrava actually comes back as a Black Phantom. And his weapon actually does magic damage, so we need to take out Ostrava as fast as we can. How did that not do any damage to you, bud? Come on. I mean, you were like a little twerp the whole playthrough. Now you're like some pretty strong... His sword is the rune sword, and his shield is the rune shield. It does magic damage, at least his sword. Jeez. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Ostrava. I need to kill you, dude. I need to kill you. I need to kill you. I'm so sorry. Oh, they didn't kill you? Okay. Okay. Rest in peace, Ostrava. The rune shield. Oh man, it barely does any kind of physical attack and does a lot of magic damage. It has a stat requirement of 18 intelligence to, or excuse me, magic to use. Same thing with the rune shield. It has 18 magic for you to actually use. But okay, let's go ahead and take out the last guy, last boss. I don't know if I... Should I... You know what? Let's do this. We're gonna be human for this. We're gonna be ballsy. And where's that sticky white stuff? That sounds so wrong. I'm gonna use that to buff my weapon. Just so that way I can go ahead and buff my weapon for magic. And use it against this final boss guy. I prefer to be a little bit more agile, especially for this boss, because he is pretty quick. And just as a fair warning, this boss does have... He has a grab attack, and if it actually latches onto you, he'll actually drain you of your souls, like your soul level. What? Come on. Out of the fog. Here we go. Oh man, here we go. Last boss in Boletaria. Taria, whatever. we go. Let's do this. Projectile attack. That's going to be an explosion, so back up. The further, the better. That's like a sweeping attack he does. 250. Okay, okay. Alright, well, if you're a ranged character, I mean, I'm sure you could do, like, ranged attacks at him right now. It's probably a good idea. That would really be a good idea right about now, especially because he keeps doing it. He spammed it 3 times. Come on, baby. Come on. Woo! Oh, man. Come on. That's fine. I guess that'll give me enough time to buff. Oh, shoot. That's the grab attack I was trying to tell you guys about. That if he does that grab attack, he'll actually drain your soul level. So he can actually make you weaker. Yep. I mean, Old King Allant, he's not really that difficult. Just as long as I guess you know his moveset and you have an idea of what he's going to do. Oh, jeez. Oh man, that only did like an extra 17 damage. That's not worth it to keep buffing my weapon. Because it did 233 versus 250 when it was buffed. Okay, that's fine. It's good to know at least, so I don't keep wasting time on doing that. I think I might get hit by this. Ooh. That's probably magic damage. Okay. Oh no, this is not good. No! Oh wow, I made it. Okay, I didn't think I would. What? Just had to do that, didn't you? No! Oh, okay, well, you get to take it from me. You get a soul level drained. There we go. Sweet, can't wait. Yay. This boss really isn't that difficult. It's more so just like it takes a while because you just don't want to keep getting hit by him. 250. It's not like you can backstab him. Yeah, otherwise that would make this a little bit easier. I am glad that he moved through this. At least I have a little bit more health. Come on. You would hit me with that. Just kidding. Ooh! Oh, shoot! Oh, man, I love it. Oh, it's hilarious when that crap backfires on me. Ooh! Oh, shoot! Oh, no! Oh! Ooh! Come on, baby. Oh. Oh, gosh. Alright, come on. Come on. Let's do this. That's right. Oh, fudge nugget. I know you can like interrupt him so that way he'll stop doing that move, but I don't think my weapon, it just doesn't swing fast enough, you know, and I don't want to take that chance of potentially getting stun locked. I dodged too early. Okay. But you can interrupt him when he's doing that attack. Boom. Oh, it only did the shockwave damage. Okay. It's basically just a war of attrition at this point. $215. Dodged it. I remember when I first fought this guy, I don't think I had like my weapons or anything was upgraded. And I was getting my butt kicked constantly. And I also just didn't understand really the boss mechanics. Oh, crap. No! Yeah, that's ballsy. He's healing right in front of him. Don't mind me. Not smash. You're gonna die soon, dude. You're totally gonna die, and I can't wait. Because this is the end of the playthrough, my friends. Boom, baby! Okay, so we ended up taking out the old King Allant. Or, yeah, whatever he is. We ended up taking him out. That's good. We got his soul, and now I don't know if that dragon got killed. False.
How did you defeat my precious demon? No human has an appetite for souls such as you. The rest is up to the old one. If it is to be, then you shall be beckoned.
Okay. Let's go ahead and return to the Nexus. And I think at this point, because we defeated Old King Allant, the last boss now and the final decision is actually accessible to us. We did exactly what the Monumental told us to do. Okay. I think if we would actually end up talking to the Maiden in Black, she's actually going to pull us down into the final area with her. Let's not do that. Tell you what, let's do the Boletaria Palace. There's one area I don't think I even showed you guys. It's actually in zone 1-1. There's a ring there that I think would help out a lot of you. And I don't know, after we killed that the last boss there, the False King, if the dragons are going to be gone now. But I know when you have it at pure white world tendency, the dragons don't show up. But now, like I said, after we beat that boss, I don't know if it's actually going to if that area is going to be accessible to us. So let's go ahead and take a look. I'm not too worried. These Dreglings aren't going to do much damage to us, if any. Jeez. Alright, let's we're gonna go up this way. So we're gonna use the shortcut that we had, and don't worry about any of these guys. Like there you just saw, we barely took any damage from taking an attack from one of the phalanx guys. We'll be fine. I'm not too worried. There's a ring here. It's called like the Ring of Herculean Strength, or the Ring of... Oh man, I think I just butchered that. It's not Ring of Herculean Strength. The Ring of Great Strength. There's something along those lines that if you end up, when you have it equipped, it'll actually increase your equip burden. So allowing you essentially to have heavier armors, and so that way you can wear heavier armor and maybe even potentially fast roll. And that's definitely what I want to do. It's a good ring to have. Especially if you want to, you know, bulk up with your armor, you want to be a little bit more tanky, and, you know, use like a tower shield or something along those lines. Two for one, baby. There we go. But, I'm just going to take the time now to congratulate y'all. So well done. As long as you followed like my kind of strategy, well done, friends. You have now successfully beaten, I would say that Old King Allant is probably the hardest boss in the soul, like in Demon Souls, just because he jumps around a lot, he steals souls. I'd probably put him up with Flame Lurker, which is kind of funny that Flame Lurker was early on in the campaign, but you, like the last boss that we're actually going to fight, that boss is really not that hard. So well done, you beat the hardest boss in the game. Okay. Oh, the blue dragon is actually there. Okay, not a problem. I did kill the red dragon, so I'll upload a clip of me doing that, but... So it's Full Moon Grass. Purple Flame Shield, that's good against any kind of fire attacks. We definitely could have used it. Renowned Soldier Soul. Renowned Soldier Soul. Flame Resistance. I think I'm going to get hit by this guy. Yep. Almost did. Ring of Great Strength. There we go. Okay, so the Ring of Great Strength allows you... It allows you to equip heavier armor. And I think that's actually where I'm going to end it, friends. Alright. I will see you when we take on the final boss. Take care.